Day 3, 30
Day
day,
3.
30-day carnivore challenge. I'm James.
And I'm Emily.
And we show you our actual weight loss journey with the keto and for this month, carnivore
Yep.
diet.
So don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Facebook if you want to see some meal ideas or just updates that we might post on there. But most importantly, don't forget to get ready.
Set.
Keto.
All right, so it's day 3.
Yep.
And you know, okay, so we started on Sunday.
Yep.
And
it doesn't feel that much different to me.
It doesn't feel any different at all, other than the fact that somehow we forgot that it was Taco Tuesday. I think it's because I couldn't have salsa and I didn't press the issue.
I stopped on the way home from work today and bought some beautiful ribeyes.
She did. And she cooked them beautifully too.
Yeah.
And at the end, after we're done talking, you'll see that at the end.
Yeah.
And what else you'll see is Emiley's Carnivore Stroganoff.
Yes.
Now, it doesn't have to just be carnivore. It can be keto. You just add the stuff that you want to make it keto.
Yep.
Or it could be BBB&E if you omit the cream cheese.
And sour cream. And just do like a bone broth. Be good.
I said omit. I'm moving up. I've been studying.
It's definitely been a household favorite here recently.
It's the egg noodles. It's the egg noodles. They feel like real noodles.
Right. And somebody commented that you can add gelatin to make them even more noodly.
To the point that I want to make like a mac and cheese with them noodles.
Which is weird because he never even liked mac and cheese.
I don't, but I didn't like it because it was like fake. Well, what if you used real cheese?
I was thinking some people have commented that they've made Alfredo with it. And I think some blackened chicken.
I don't think we can have Alfredo.
If we did homemade Alfredo, we could. Because that's just heavy cream and fresh Parmesan and butter. I could do it. I could totally do it.
Or your pasta a la Alfredo.
Yep.
Alright, so it's day 3, and this challenge probably not going to bother me until Saturday, which is on Saturday is when I usually had my keto treats.
He's lying. He usually has a keto chow like twice a week for lunch.
I said keto treats.
And
such as a little keto bar or a Chalk Zero.
That's typically when we try to make a different keto chow recipe too. It's on the weekends.
Yes.
Or such as a cheesecake
keto
or something
chow
like that.
Cheesecake.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? Our challenge isn't going to be near as hard as the challenge I seen on YouTube today.
I know. Sasha just messaged me about that challenge too and said she done failed.
Alright, so I'll just put it out there. We promote other channels. It is what it is.
Yeah. We love everyone.
Carnivore Quest. If you've never seen their channel, go check them out because they're really good.
And check out their challenge for the month of September.
And Larry's editing and his videos that he does are so good that sometimes it makes me jealous. But anyway, yeah, Carnivore Quest, their challenge for September is to not look at the scale.
Yeah. I'm not ready for that. Emotionally and mentally, I am not ready to do that. I know that it has to be really good and feel really good to be able to do that.
I usually only get on the scale. I usually get on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday.
Not me.
And I think I could probably just forget about the scale, but if someone told me that I can't get on the scale, I'm getting on the damn scale. It's just how it is. Don't tell me I can't get on the scale, because watch.
Language.
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
I didn't. Just
he wonders why he gets kicked.
I did get kicked. I just didn't tell. I hope one of these days that you kick the wall.
I've hit my knee plenty of times on this table.
I know, it's in the last video. So anyway, Just a quick midweek check-in, and
Yeah.
this is Tuesday night, but you'll see this Wednesday. We hope you are having a great week. Is there anything you wanted to say?
Today is just not the day to even ask me that.
She had a rough day at work. And it's even going to get rougher this week.
Why?
Because our Keto Chow surprise box is going to be here soon.
Oh. And I already have the s'mores that I've been dying to try that I can't have.
So, yeah, we have that'll be coming here in a few days, and that is definitely a temptation.
Yeah, but we'll be stockpiling.
We're already starting to stockpile.
That's all right.
Because we get the 30 meal box, and I think we eat about 15 to 16 a month.
Right.
So it's just constantly stockpiling.
That's all right. Cheesecake. Right?
Right. Anyway, enjoy the
And pudding. I can't wait to have pudding for lunch.
Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday's coming up, and Emily's Stroganoff. So
yes.
You guys have a great week. Happy
Sunday.
It's funny that we act like it's just, happy Sunday, even though we filmed all day.
Yeah, we have. We've cooked and filmed pretty much all day.
Yes.
I did manage to get about an hour in the pool with Noah.
And then she wanted to go to Goodwill, so we went to Goodwill.
Yep. I bought a size 8 jeans because that's what size I want to fit into. So I did put them on. I could put them on, I just couldn't button them.
I found 2 shirts that I liked that were in my size, and they were long sleeve because I don't have anything for winter.
Yeah.
I have nothing, and I'm always cold, so I have to find something.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, steak.
And eggs.
Steak and eggs Sunday for dinner. Tomorrow is going to be a couple hamburger patties for lunch.
Yeah, we usually do 2 meals a day. Earlier was scrambled eggs and pork belly, which Noah loved the pork belly.
He
so
definitely
much.
did. So much.
We all did, but
everyone did. As a matter of fact, we went through $20 worth of it.
Yeah.
4 pounds of pork belly. That's what we had for lunch.
Yeah, gone. It's gone.
It's in Noah's belly. So, yep, I will be having butter on my steak.
And coarse salt.
Yep. And because this is a 30-day carnivore challenge, we're probably going to upload on Wednesday, like a midweek.
Just an update, maybe?
Yep, just an update. Talk about how we're doing and what we had for lunch. We'll make sure we always include what we had for lunch, all that kind of thing. So,
yep, that is it.
But you're probably seeing that right now. So, anyway.
Not a ribeye, but it's still steak, right?
Yep. So, happy Sunday.
Yes.
See you tomorrow.
That's fine.
All right, happy Monday. It's day 2, carnivore challenge.
Day 2.
Day 2.
So, as you know, keto stroganoff has been a big hit, so we're going to make it carnivore style. By that, I mean no mushrooms, no onions, no bell pepper. Super easy, and James and Noah love it very, very much. Right now, I am browning the ground beef just in the cast iron skillet. And once that's cooked, I'm going to show you what I do. Okay, so my ground beef is all browned in the skillet. I'm keeping all the fat in there because we want the fat, as you know. That's something that I tend to have a problem with. James not so much, but I have a hard time keeping the fat in my food. So keeping the fat in there. And next is a half a block of Philadelphia cream cheese. Like we told you before, we're keeping all the cheeses in the carnivore diet for our challenge, including...
Is the half a block enough for that amount of beef?
I'm adding sour cream to this one. So you can also do this with just sour cream or just
cream cheese. So how much if you wasn't putting sour cream, how much cream cheese would you use?
I would use 1 full block of cream cheese. So since I already have this one open, I'm just doing the half a block and adding sour cream. Okay, next, sour cream. Like I said, you can use just a full block of cream cheese, or I just have a half a block of cream cheese that was already open, so I'm going to use that, and a half a cup of sour cream. Okay, so you're going to let this cook down until everything's melted and combined. There is a little trick that I did last time and nobody noticed, with it being in, I believe it's 80-20 ground beef that we use, so it's a little bit fattier, to kind of soak it up a little bit if it is really greasy. I'm going to show you what I do. Ground pork rinds. We grind our own and keep them in a container. But if I just add some and mix in, that kind of soaks up that extra grease in there while keeping it in the meal.
We don't want to soak up too much because we're going to put noodles in it too.
Yes.
And we want them to soak it up.
Yep. So just a handful.
If you want to see how the noodles are made, it's in the last video we uploaded. The video prior to this one. Basically day one on the Carnivore Challenge.
Yes. So check it out. Not our recipe, but we have fallen in love with them. We made these yesterday when we did that video and put them in the refrigerator. As you can see, they kept really well. Just in a Ziploc bag. And I believe this was 4 eggs, 4 tablespoons of butter for this.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you know what I'd like to make with them another
what?
time?
What?
The old tuna casserole that we used to have.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. That'd be good. So I'm just going to take these. I've added no seasoning to this. I don't feel like you have to unless you want salt.
I'm going to salt the tar out of it.
Right, but we're limiting our spices for the next 30 days to salt and pepper pretty much, right?
Right.
So, yep, just dumping the noodles in. In case you're wondering, my stove is set to about medium. You guys, this doesn't have to be hard cooking. There's lots of easy, simple recipes.
Have you did the sour cream yet?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And the noodles are already cooked, so all I'm doing is really just heating them up and mixing them with the sour cream and the cream cheese as I make a mess.
It's that simple.
Yep.
We'll be back and show you on my plate.
Yep. So, if you're wondering how easy it is, we've got your back. So, that's it. Easy dinner. Took me about 15 minutes. That's it. Happy Monday. It's a happy Monday because I didn't have to go to work today.
If there's ever such a thing,
I didn't have to go to work.
it's a happy Monday because we're having Stroganoff
Carnivore style.
with egg noodles. Yes, you just seen it. It's easy. And you know what? It can be keto too. Add some onions, some peppers.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms, yes. It can be easily keto.
Mm-hmm.
Then it can be carnivore. And
Yep.
it could be beef, butter, bacon, and eggs too. You just
It
can't
can.
use the cheese. You would just use the
Beef and noodles. And you could use a beef bone broth.
and butter mayo.
Yep. Noah's actually eating some butter mayo on his because he really likes it. I made some today.
So, yeah. It could easily be any of the meals and very customizable.
Yes.
And I'm starving. So
I had a big lunch, so I'm not starving, but I know I need to eat more and up my fat, so that's what my goal is this week.
I had 2 4.8 ounce burgers with a half a piece of cheese.
Okay, I ate 2 with like 4 pieces of pre-cooked bacon and 2 eggs.
Oh,
and a piece of cheese.
we could
Split between
customize the
two.
stroganoff and put bacon on it.
So yeah, that's a lot of food for me in one day.
All right, easy recipe. It's not going to be a separate video. It's just going to be in this video. And yeah, wonderful. See you tomorrow.
Happy Tuesday. I kind of have a lot going on. I don't know why.
She definitely does.
I came home and I wanted everything. And I wanted everything different. So,
Look.
while I was off yesterday.
The Instapot's full of eggs.
Yeah, yes.
The griddle's getting ready to cook burgers.
Yeah. Yesterday I made Rhonda's tweaked version of 2KK's butter mayo.
Rhonda who?
Clark. And she mentioned deviled eggs. So, of course, I want to make deviled eggs. And not only that, Heidi also posted in one of her videos how she had deviled eggs. So I want deviled eggs. So I want to use the butter mayo to make carnivore deviled eggs.
Rhonda made butter mayo with bacon grease and butter.
It's so good. It's so good. So I stopped and bought ribeyes for dinner. So that's what's actually for dinner. We had gotten hamburgers out because we thought that's what we were going to have. But we're going to cook them anyway.
For the rest of the week.
Yeah.
For lunches.
When I picked up the ribeyes, I got some cod fillets. I figured surf and turf would be good. All I did was put butter on all of them. I'm going to bake them in the oven. And then I also had pork belly in the freezer that Noah wanted today. So I'm also making pork belly. So that's what we have going on. So I'd imagine you can have a little bit of everything if you want it. If you want to come over and have dinner with us.
You know what we can't have that we got?
What?
That.
Oh, I know.
Hey, does anybody else, you know what? It might look gross. Does anybody else have a grease bowl next to their stove?
Share that.
You know what? That's just part of being real. Everyone's got a bowl or a cup or something with grease. And we have a bowl there because Derek always cooks his burgers and his chicken, and that's just a place to dump the grease because it just can't go down the drain.
Well, and it depends on what kind of grease. Here's a jar for our bacon grease. We filter that and use that for cooking. So, bacon grease.
We don't filter that.
Yeah, we do. Austin does it.
He does?
Yeah.
Well, when I do it, I don't filter it. What I do is I take it all until all the crumbs and the junk starts to come out.
Yeah, Austin puts a coffee filter in the jar and filters it.
So that's where our coffee filters are going.
Yeah, my coffee filters.
Now when I make ghee, I do the initial top. When you dump off the top of the ghee, you don't need anything, but just a strainer. But when it gets down to the bottom, I do use a coffee filter. Because if I used a coffee filter in the beginning, I'll have to use 2 because it'll clog it up.
He has a special strainer for that.
A special strainer.
Oh, yeah.
You look really cute today.
I've had a rough day. I think that's why I'm cooking. I'm one of those clean or cook when I'm irritated.
Sounds like she needs more rough days.
So yeah.
If I make her day rough, maybe the house will get clean. Maybe we'll have a cleaner house.
Yeah. I got yelled at a few times at work today.
Not by me.
No.
Not by me.
No. So.
I never yell at you.
No, you just annoy me.
All honesty, let's just be totally honest, and I ain't going to say this. We've been together for 13 years.
Yeah.
How many times have we really fought?
Twice.
You remember them?
Yes.
I was thinking 2 or 3 times.
Twice.
What was it about? Anything that we can say? It was probably something stupid.
It was probably something stupid. You probably came home and the house was a mess because of the kids and you got mad. And then I got mad because I don't like yelling.
All right, we'll be back with dinner. And I don't know if we're going to upload this tonight for tomorrow or not.
Sure.
All right. We'll be back with our dinner.
We're back.
Yes. And we made deviled eggs. And they're good.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
All it is.
Have you ever had a bad deviled egg?
Yes.
No.
I have, yeah.
And who made it?
I don't remember, but I have had a bad one. But these, I wasn't sure. All I used was the butter mayo and the egg yolks and mixed it together, and they're good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No mustard?
Nope.
Huh.
There's mustard in the butter mayo recipe. A little bit. But yeah, I added nothing else. So what actually is for dinner is not the burgers. Those are in the refrigerator for lunches.
What if I tilt it down? That way you don't have to duck.
And this is my plate.
I think we're going to do that from now on. It works out better.
Yeah, and then you can see the doggies. So, cod, pieces of cod fillet, and ribeye.
Okay, so the camera's crooked now.
So yeah, that is what's actually for dinner. I made the deviled eggs to put in the fridge, made the burgers to put in the fridge. I do have pork belly over there that he's been snacking on, and I may have snacked on a little bit too. So
It's still crooked.
it's fine.
All right, well, it's actually Tuesday night, but you're seeing this Wednesday. And thank you so much for watching. That is our week so far on the Carnivore Challenge.
So far.
It's only day 3.
Yep. Real quick, for lunch, I had 3 scrambled eggs made in the microwave and like, I don't know, 6 pieces of the pre-cooked bacon from Costco, which they're super thin.
They are super thin.
And I felt like I could have eaten 40, but once I ate the...
You might have to hide them.
Have you been snacking on them?
So I got one out, and Noah said...
I didn't know we had that, I'm sure.
Noah was very excited. He says, "Is that what I think it is?" I said, "It's bacon." He says, "Is that the cold bacon?"
Yeah.
And then he had a piece, and he looked
It's very easy to eat quite a bit of that.
He looked very excited about it.
Uh-oh. So I had gotten that at Costco Saturday, so I could have scrambled eggs and bacon for lunches. That's what I wanted. So, Noah found it, though.
All right.
What did you have for lunch?
2 burger patties.
Yeah?
Again.
Yeah.
And 1 piece of cheese that I broke in half, and I put a half on each one.
We didn't make any hard-boiled eggs for the week, although I did just make them to make deviled eggs. So.
And anyone who sees me, like, all the time, I drink out of a Gatorade bottle. I always take my water in a Gatorade bottle. I left it today. I left it sitting, and someone threw it away. Now, I do always replace the Gatorade bottle, so it's not that old. I mean, I do let them get like a couple weeks old, I ain't gonna lie. But it wasn't its time yet, not this one. It went way too early. All right.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. Yep, and we will see you Saturday.
Yeah.
No, we will see you Friday.
Friday
Friday night.
dinner.